Chapter 2. A thoroughly wedged bottom. Mr. Penguin was so surprised by the noise that he gasped, tumbled off his chair, and landed in his waste paper basket with a clatter. A few experimental wiggles as he grabbed the telephone receiver told him his bottom was thoroughly wedged. "Hello?" he said in the most sensible voice he could manage, whilst trying to wrestle his bum out of the bin with a flipper. "This is the office of Mr. Penguin, adventurer and penguin. Mr. Penguin speaking." "Oh, hello, Mr. Penguin," came a woman's voice from the other end. She sounded rather excited and in a bit of a flap. "Boudica Bones here," she continued, "owner of the Museum of Extraordinary Objects, and I think you are the person who's going to save me. Mr. Penguin, you are absolutely my last hope." Mr. Penguin adjusted his bow tie and got ready to listen very carefully, which was rather challenging as he was now spinning around the room, stuck in the paper bin. "My museum is terribly old and I'm afraid it's falling to pieces. Walls are crumbling, doors are falling off their hinges, and yesterday an upstairs toilet dropped through the floor and landed on a very valuable stuffed walrus. The only way we can possibly sort all this out is to find the treasure my great-great-great-grandfather buried somewhere here in the museum. My brother and I have looked everywhere for it. Will you help us? Once the treasure is found, I'll be able to pay you handsomely." Mr. Penguin could hardly believe what he was hearing. Falling toilets, stuffed walruses, buried treasure. This was it, his first adventure. And there was going to be some money for his piggy bank at the end of it too. His flippers were all of a quiver. Of course he wanted to help. "I'll be there in a few minutes," said Mr. Penguin. "Tremendous!" cried Miss Bones, sounding much happier. "Do please hurry. We simply can't wait."